Just a little small bridge part. Yeah, let's just come with some real quick. Let's try it.
I'm going to go to your KLP.
Yeah. They call me.
Okay, your logo is live right now. So tell me when you want to break in, you're ready to do the intro.
Okay, 5, 4. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is to you, we got it going on right here. You are tuned to the first episode. This is the first episode of MyKLIP TV. I'm your host, Mr. Kevin Lee, and in the background, as you hear, some real music. That's right, we're bringing you real music here, R&B, soul, jazz, the best in music from the Central Valley. That's what we're doing. We're featuring that right here on MyKLIP TV. And we have Keon Traylor right here. And also, this is the lovely Miss Mary Dean Grant. They're mixing up a little something. They're gonna sing a little melody for you. But just to give you a little brief intro to what we're doing right here. The brief history of MyKLIP. We're from the mothership, KLIP, the old KLIP, which was the AM station that was here in Fresno, California. And it was also broadcast from Fowler. But we did what we did. You know, we listened to the music. It was classic music that that a lot of folks around in the Central Valley grew up on. So with that music came the history. And that's what we're here to do, to talk about the history, and then also the artists like Mary Dean. Mary Dean's been around for a while, and she's one of those artists that's an unseen raw talent here, and that's something that we want to bring to the world. Now through the invention of the internet and streaming live, we can stream live and actually have everybody do what they need to do. You know, I've got Duggie D. He's coming through. He's from 88.1. So Duggie is really working the unseen side of music. Dougie's with Ruby Williams, better known as Ruby Red, and Ruby does her thing too. She was out at Fresno Fair, and so that was something that was great. Well, let's take a little time for the artists, right quick. How you doing, Mary?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
That's
good.
great. That's great. I'm so glad to see you right here on the first show. And we have your esteemed sidekick right here,
Keon.
Mr. Keon Traylor. That's right. So Keon's been on the scene, but Keon's been doing this thing silently. You know, I kind of wanted to bring a mixture of the two together to make the show real interesting. You know, so that I think Mary's been wanting to work with Keon for a minute. Oh, you're on TV right now. We are live. Look, she's like, oh, she got to fix it up. Tell her she look good.
She got a little
Well, that's the way I do it. See, I just sneak up and I get you guys real good. That's what's so good about my shows. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So I just I want you guys to kind of give a little brief background. Let's start with you, Mary. You know, people know you, but they don't know you, and they don't know what you've done. I think they know you from the little Mary Dean when she was doing her thing. But you were, man, ever since I've known you, you've had the voice. It was inherited from your beautiful mother, and
Thank you.
know, and I know that. Yes.
Let's see. I moved here back in the 70s, late 70s, and my dad was a preacher, and so I was a preacher's kid. He had a church, and I started singing in church, and then everything escalated after that because my mother was minister of music, and so I was under her administration, so to speak. And then I had my big brother; he was the director, so I was always under the musical influence, and I feel music when I sing it. It's like the feeling is like euphoric. I don't know how to explain it. And so I think at some point I kind of got caught in my own pleasure of music and experiencing the feeling of harmony and dissonance of chords, you know, being at home. But now I'm ready to put it out there. So I'm here and I'm ready.
That's right. You are ready.
I've done a lot of things. It's just kind of hard to like explain everything right now. But.
It is, but you know, this is the first of many shows, so we're not just gonna make this a one-time thing, you know.
Okay.
So we're doing this for the Central Valley, but what we want to do is bring it to the world.
Yes.
So that's the whole thing, is to bring the 559 to the whole world.
That's
and we're gonna speak to Mr. Keon Traylor. Hey, what you doing? Playing some bass as you always do. This gentleman, I just want to say that it's been a pleasure. When I came back to Fresno, you know, we'll go into the history of me and all of that stuff, but right now I just want to talk about the music. And I mean, this gentleman, when I first started drifting back to Fresno, I would come in and I'd pop in and I seen this young guy on the bass and he was doing it and singing. I was like, who is that kid? Like, he's got a real voice, you know, and I don't think he knew it. He was singing and playing, and I was like, man, you know, hey, I'm telling you, man, you got a good voice. I'm gonna see you later. And so the later is
That's
now.
when he was in SAC.
Yeah, that was when I was in SAC. That's right. I was doing my thing, but I think I talked to you briefly, and then you met Randall and met a few folks around, and I had a chance to, you know, collaborate with some folks, and I seen the you know, a change in music right then. That's when I noticed that the scene was going to be totally different. I said, you know what? It's no pun on rap or anything like that. It's just that your foundation is there, and so it's even like with the rap music right now, it's coming right back. You know, so when I see artists that have that potential, you know, it's like, where's this going to go? And then when I actually see where you're at right now, you're at the Cresp, you're at the ONME. You guys, it's like right now when we get a chance to really actually hear the melody, I think everybody will understand what I'm talking about. And so as the music has progressed with you, Keon, I've seen you go from scene to scene to scene, and I think right now when you start debuting with your album and you start doing those type of things, people really actually see what you have in store for them, you know. So yeah, and just elaborate on some of the things that you might be doing right now, you know. You got anything coming up? Or
Well, yeah.
Hey, as a matter of fact, wait, just tell us a little bit about where you started in Fresno, because I don't think people, you just kind of snuck in here. It's like, I'm Keon, and I'm like, hey, who is, you know, who is?
That's kind of a funny story, right?
Yeah.
So I first started, believe it or not, in Fresno at Guitar Center.
Wow.
It's a funny story, right? Because like my thing is like, cause I travel a lot, like growing up, because I was in like foster care, and so you know, so I used to live, you know, a lot of different places, and then growing up, it just kind of grew up on me to just travel a lot, plus being a musician. So I decided to, like, every place that I would go to meet musicians, I would go to the music store. And that's how you meet the musician. You just go to the Guitar Center. And the funny thing about Guitar Center was that they let you use the stuff for free. They even teach you how to use it. You know what I'm saying? They got all the stuff set up, you know, the DJ equipment, the production equipment, the keyboards. So I'd be in there making beats, you know what I'm saying? And all day.
All day, yeah.
And eventually people would come in and you meet people. So like the first person I met was Javon Davis, my boy KP. And, and so when I met them, you know, they were in there looking for keyboards. I think Javon was just about to like buy his first motif. And it was like, I was in there making a beat, and he was like, hey man, you make beats, you do music? And that was the time that they had that church in Aurora.
Yes, I remember that church, yes.
So he was like, yeah, come to my church. And so from there, I went to the church and picked up the bass and was playing ever since.
Wow.
So you mean that you just,
You were a keyboard player?
you were a keyboard player, and then you said, you know what, I think I need to play bass?
No. I'm I was producing.
Right.
I produce, I write, I compose, and I play like 4 different instruments. So
That's the point I wanted to get to. The 4 different instruments. See, I just kind of wanted to seep in there and let it kind of drift. I was like, yeah, because I would actually check him out, and he'd switch. I'd say, oh, he's a drummer. Then he went from drummer. Hey, oh, he's a keyboard player. Oh, no, he's a bass player. No, he's a guitar. So that's how that happened, huh?
Well, it's just my mother was a keyboard player, so she had got me into playing keyboards, and my dad singing in quartets.
Oh, okay.
He sang with a lot of different gospel choirs back in the day. so they kind of like rooted me into music. And so my first instrument was the drums. Then she got me on the keyboards, and then I got into the bass. And then singing is actually an instrument. You know, your voice is an instrument.
It is.
So I count that as. So it's for me. You know, same
exactly.
When they saw me, I was producing and arranging and composing music. So that's like my love, putting music together, arranging it, you know, creating out of thin air. So yeah, like I said, that's how I started in Fresno. And then I started. Javon got me gigging entire district. I had law fairs. We started off and Sequoias and entire districts and everything. And yeah, from there, I started meeting everybody, and from there it was just history, you know. So kind of like how everything got started here. Yes, I mean, you know, and I think the history of a lot of. I do know what I can't forget. Yeah, no, don't forget it. When I first got here, Mo Dixon. That's who I got with. Woo! The Dixons, brother. The Dixons. That's who I got with.
I recorded with Moselle too.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say that we will.
Zaps. Remember the Zaps?
Oh, I remember Zaps. Oh my God, so much history with that one. We're gonna go over some of that history, you know, because the show. Yeah, we're in the studio, but we're going to take it out to the street. But Mo Dixon, we're going to talk about the Dixons and that whole history. Man, that's just some more. Who they was now. Yeah. See, and we're going to tell you about the Dixons for sure. Like, hey guys. Yeah. No, I was dating actually his sister. You know. Yeah, it goes like that. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know, you play music because you know Mo's a pretty big guy, you know, and he plays bass, and you know, so the fingers are strong. He can grab you by the neck and just, you know, it's not going to feel good. But I'm just going to say that that's part of what we're doing. The history of the music, it's the story hasn't been told, folks. That is the big deal. Just like you have Keon, you have Mary Dean right here, you have the Dixons. We'll go into Jeff Dixon, Jeff Logan. I could start just banging and picking away, but we're going to save that for the time. Do you guys, is it almost time for a break? Okay, so I'll tell you what, folks. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and then we're going to see if we can get them to honor us with one of those wonderful melodies that I know that's just going to come out of thin air. It's going to come out of thin air. We don't know where it's going to come from, but they're going to pull it out. And so we'll be right back with more MyKLIP TV.
Mississippi Freedom Summer 1964, a visual and performing arts extravaganza. Come and join us at Art Hop this Thursday, October 1st, or the closing ceremony Thursday, October 17th, located at 1857 Fulton Street in Fresno. Join us at the Homecoming Weekend Sunday Brunch to fight against cancer, October 11th at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant. The fundraiser is for Steve Shelley, who is currently in that fight to win. Toledo's Restaurant is located off of 367 East Shaw Avenue, the corner of Shaw and Fresno Streets, 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Hey Fresno, we had a 25% reduction in water for the month of September, but we've got some work to do because we are still facing $10,000 in fines. Let's get to that 28% that the governor wants us to get to and that we want to get to by honoring this watering schedule. No watering on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Odd number addresses are on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Even numbered addresses are on Wednesdays and Sundays. No watering between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Let's make it a happy place for us. This message has been brought to you by the City of Fresno.
Stressed? Busy? Feel like you're always working? Just need to relax? Introducing Colorama, the beautiful coloring book that helps you relax while creating something wonderful. Unwind after work and let all the stress of your day melt away. With Colorama, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You get over 100 gorgeous designs. Each design is printed on one-sided acid-free paper so you can frame your beautiful new artwork or give it as a gift. Use colored pencils, markers, pastels, watercolors, even crayons to color a piece that's one of a kind. Have fun and lose yourself while you create your own secret garden, mystical circles, paisleys, stained glass designs, and so much more.
I look forward to jumping into bed with the Colorama book and just melt away the stress of the day.
It's really fun and it's relaxing, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm an artist.
This is a giant collection of over 100 exclusive designs to treasure. The Colorama coloring book is only $12.99 and not available in any store. And if you call right now, we'll send you an absolutely free pocket Colorama, your on-the-go coloring companion. And to make your Colorama collection complete, you'll also get our deluxe 2-in-1 colored pencils. These 12 professional quality colors are perfect for creating your masterpieces. Yours free too. And find out about our incredibly low price on our deluxe 51-piece color kit. From watercolors to markers, it contains everything you need. Get Colorama, the Pocket Colorama, the 12-color pencil set, and exclusive pricing on our 51-piece color kit for only $12.99. Order now.
Call 1-800-832-0490 to get your special offer Colorama coloring book. Call now or go to coloramabooks.com. So call 1-800-832-0490. That's 1-800-832-0490. This offer is not available in any store. Call now.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call right now, 800-658-0716, 800-658-0716, 800-658-0716. That's 800-658-0716.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Health reform has added significant new benefits to Medicare plans. If you have Medicare Part A, Part B, Part D, or any Medicare Advantage plan, you now get benefits with no copays, no deductibles, and can get dental, vision, and prescription coverage included. Call the Medicare Health Reform Helpline now to make sure you have all the benefits you're entitled to. Call the Medicare Health Reform Helpline now to update your plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious problem in America. But now the law has changed. Healthcare reform is now available. So many people do not take advantage of the benefits offered to them by healthcare reform because they don't call. Call now.
The Medicare Health Reform Helpline is now accepting.
American Museum presents Mississippi Freedom Summer 1964, a visual and performing arts extravaganza. Come and join us at Art Hop this Thursday, October 1st, or the closing ceremony.
MyKLIP TV, glad that you guys could join us right now. We have the lovely voice of Miss Mary Dean Grant. Also playing on the bass guitar is Keon Traylor. I'm your host, Mr. Kevin Lee. This is what we're doing right now, bringing you the best in R&B, jazz, blues, hip hop. That's what our show is all about. Right now, we're going to let our artists go ahead and do what they do. That is, give us a melody that is very lovely. And again, we're going to have them take it away.
We're going to do it right now. Here we go, here we go.
That's right. Again, Miss Mary Dean Grant. Yes, we are. Mary Dean. That's right.
Mary Dean.
That's right. So don't forget the name, Mary Dean. Yes, and then like Merry Christmas. In fact, when she sings, it is a little piece of Christmas that comes out. I mean, we get a little piece of that love, and so again, that's what the show is all about. That's with MyKLIP Radio, and that's another thing we got to mention. MyKLIP Radio. And I will be introducing Mr. Duggie D from 88.1. He's part of MyKLIP Radio. He's an expert at music. He's been around for quite a long time, but I won't date him. I won't date, and I mean date him as far as date him and date him. Well, you know, Duggie, you are the music connoisseur though. But our history goes back, and that's one thing about Clip Radio. It was all about the history. You had Happy Harold and Woody Miller that started that radio station, along with a whole host of other DJs that helped me get started in my DJ world. So this is a part of it. We've got the latest and the greatest from Pioneer. And I want to say, maybe we can talk to our people at Guitar Center, right? Yeah. Right there. We can talk to them, and maybe they can know that we are plugging them a little bit. So anyway, I will come and hop on these. Probably, I don't know. It looks like we got a good little crew here, and we want to continue this. So maybe tomorrow we will shoot, but I know we will be having a few more episodes for you. I do want to get to another singer that's around that. Started out as a bass player, but we would like to definitely hear from Keon Traylor. I know he's got something in there, something in his windpipes that he probably needs to let out. So, look, you already getting excited, man.
I have your CD, and I played in the car all the way driving up to Seattle.
Did you? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
See, I told you, man. I told you they're listening. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, well, here's the deal, and I'm going to get to this, and it's really serious. Radio right now is changing. You know, you guys are watching us through internet TV. We have MyKLIP Radio, which is an internet radio stream. That's for artists just like these two wonderful artists that don't get a chance to be heard on what is called CHR Radio. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if that's your choice, that's your choice. But here's something that you're missing right here. The live stuff. That's what you're missing. You're missing what real vocals are, and it's not saying, it's no pun to Pandora or iHeart or anything like that. It's just saying you have another choice. So you need to make a choice for something that might make you feel even better when you really actually hear our voice and personalities. I'm going to be one of the wildest, craziest, most loving, caring persons for our community that you ever want to meet. You know, because I know that these artists need a chance, and that it's again, it's about them. So I'm going to let Keon do what he does, and bless us with a song, brother.
All right, so I sing you an original that I wrote. I wrote this song. I like to do all kinds of styles of music, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote this song in Armenia when I was out there doing a show with Javon and
wow.
KP.
Yeah, we got to talk about those guys too. They're going to be over here.
Yeah. So this song is, I wrote this in inspiration of a girl that we were performing with, Amy Binion. So, you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. But I don't know if you are mine. 'Cause your insecurities has got you all the time. You're always on my mind. Always on my mind. But I don't know if you are mine. 'Cause your insecurities has got you all the time. Can you tell me what 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind, but I don't know if you are mine, 'cause your insecurities has got you all the time. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind, but I don't know if you are mine, 'cause your insecurities has got you all the time. I might be in New York or chilling at the dock of the bay, or maybe in Rio, Lima, Peru. But just know one thing, wherever I go, know that you'll always be the only one for me, 'cause you're always on my mind. But I don't know if you are mine, 'cause your insecurities has got you all the time. You're always on my mind, always on my mind. But I don't know if you are mine, 'cause your insecurities has got you all the time. 'Cause when I'm with you, everything's so beautiful. But when I'm away, you start to turn gray. Oh, it's infatuation that has you always on my mind. Always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Always on my mind. Always on my
mind. Again, real vocals right here on MyKLIP TV. And don't forget, tune in to MyKLIP Radio. We've got a lot going on. And we must not forget about the A. Marie TV on Sundays. Do I have that right? No, I'm not right. Ah! Okay. So, anyway, we'll get it all right. Trying to send a plug. How about just sending a plug out to the ONME network so we can get everything going? Okay, and we do definitely thank them for letting us join with them and be able to host MyKLIP TV. For the music to get played, sometimes we got to reach real far and deep. And I was mentioning Duggie D and what he does and what he's been doing for the community for a long time. A lot of us DJs, we've been in the business for a long, long time. That's another reason why we have MyKLIP Radio and MyKLIP TV, to feature some of our DJs that are in, how do I put it? I don't want to say put out the pasture, huh, Dougie? They just find a different stroke, you know what I'm saying? So, Dougie, bottom line is we're going to go ahead and take a break and then get back with Dougie and have him talk about what he does over there at 88.1. This is MyKLIP TV.
Mississippi Freedom Summer 1964, a visual and performing arts extravaganza. Come and join us at Art Hop this Thursday, October 1st, or the closing ceremony Thursday, October 17th, located at 1857 Fulton Street in Fresno. Join us at the Homecoming Weekend Sunday Brunch to fight against cancer, October 11th at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant. The fundraiser is for Steve Shelley, who is currently in that fight to win. Toledo's restaurant is located off of 367 East Shaw Avenue, the corner of Shaw and Fresno Streets, 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Hey Fresno, we had a 25% reduction in water for the month of September, but we've got some work to do because we are still facing $10,000 in fines. Let's get to that 28% that the governor wants us to get to and that we want to get to by honoring this watering schedule. No watering on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Odd number addresses are on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Even numbered addresses are on Wednesdays and Sundays. No watering between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Let's make it a happy place for us. This message has been brought to you by the City of Fresno.
Stressed? Busy? Feel like you're always working? Just need to relax? Introducing Colorama, the beautiful coloring book that helps you relax while creating something wonderful. Unwind after work and let all the stress of your day melt away. With Colorama, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You get over 100 gorgeous designs. Each design is printed on one-sided acid-free paper so you can frame your beautiful new artwork or give it as a gift. Use colored pencils, markers, pastels, watercolors, even crayons to color a piece that's one of a kind. Have fun and lose yourself while you create your own secret garden, mystical circles, paisleys, stained glass designs, and so much more.
I look forward to jumping into bed with the Colorama book and just melt away the stress of the day.
It's really fun and it's relaxing, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm an artist.
This is a giant collection of over 100 exclusive designs to treasure. The Colorama coloring book is only $12.99 and not available in any store. And if you call right now, we'll send you an absolutely free pocket Colorama, your on-the-go coloring companion. And to make your Colorama collection complete, you'll also get our deluxe 2-in-1 colored pencils. These 12 professional quality colors are perfect for creating your masterpieces. Yours free too. And find out about our incredibly low price on our deluxe 51-piece color kit. From watercolors to markers, it contains everything you need. Get Colorama, the Pocket Colorama, the 12-color pencil set, and exclusive pricing on our 51-piece color kit for only $12.99. Order now.
Call 1-800-832-0490 to get your special offer Colorama coloring book. Call now or go to coloramabooks.com. So call 1-800-832-0490. That's 1-800-832-0490. This offer is not available in any store. Call now.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call right now, 800-658-0716, 800-658-0716, 800-658-0716. That's 800-658-0716.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Health reform has added significant new benefits to Medicare plans. If you have Medicare Part A, Part B, Part D, or any Medicare Advantage plan, you now get benefits with no copays, no deductibles, and can get dental, vision, and prescription coverage included. Call the Medicare Health Reform Helpline now to make sure you have all the benefits you're entitled to. Call the Medicare Health Reform Helpline now to update your plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. The cost of health insurance and the denial of coverage because of pre-existing conditions has been a serious problem in America. But now the law has changed. Healthcare reform is now available. So many people do not take advantage of the benefits offered to them by healthcare reform because they don't call. Call now.
The Medicare Health Reform Helpline is now accepting.
American Museum presents Mississippi Freedom Summer 1964, a visual and performing arts extravaganza. Come and join us at Art Hop this Thursday, October 1st, or the closing ceremony Thursday, October 17th, located at 1857 Fulton Street in Fresno. Join us at the Homecoming Weekend Sunday Brunch to fight against cancer, October 11th at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant. The fundraiser is for Steve Shelley, who is currently in that fight to win. Toledo's restaurant is located off of 367 East Shaw Avenue, the corner of Shaw and Fresno Streets, 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Hey Fresno, we had a 25% reduction in water for the month of September, but we've got some work to do because we are still facing $10,000 in fines. Let's get to that 28% that the governor wants us to get to and that we want to get to by honoring this watering schedule. No watering on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Odd number addresses are on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Even numbered addresses are on Wednesdays and Sundays. No watering between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Let's make it a happy place for us. This message has been brought to you by the City of Fresno.
Stressed? Busy? Feel like you're always working? Just need to relax? Introducing Colorama, the beautiful coloring book that helps you relax while creating something wonderful. Unwind after work and let all the stress of your day melt away. With Colorama, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You get over 100 gorgeous designs. Each design is printed on one-sided acid-free paper so you can frame your beautiful new artwork or give it as a gift. Use colored pencils, markers, pastels, watercolors, even crayons to color a piece that's one of a kind. Have fun and lose yourself while you create your own secret garden, mystical circles, paisleys, stained glass designs, and so much more.
I look forward to jumping into bed with the Colorama book and just melt away the stress of the day.
It's really fun and it's relaxing, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm an artist.
This is a giant collection of over 100 exclusive designs to treasure. The Colorama coloring book is only $12.99 and not available in any store. And if you call right now, we'll send you an absolutely free pocket Colorama, your on-the-go coloring companion. And to make your Colorama collection complete, you'll also get our deluxe 2-in-1 colored pencils. These 12 professional quality colors are perfect for creating your masterpieces.
We're back with MyKLIP TV. I've got somebody real special to me. This is my man. This is Duggie D. He's part of the DJ family. Just put it like that. There's a host of us that are out there. RJ. I could probably go on and on. You know, you got Juice, Herb, Jess, D Soto, Straws. Then we go into Moonshine and just so many different DJs. You know, I've got DJ Dolce coming from LA. She's just one of the hottest DJs, and again, that's one of the main reasons why I am definitely the executive producer of this show. But it's bigger than me. You know, it's a host of folks out here that I know that need an opportunity to actually show their talents. And what I do like about Doug, and where he's always been, you know, one of the DJs that he's broke ground. He's broke some records here. I go, Doug, what are you playing? He goes, you don't have, here, man, you don't have this one? I go, no, man, where'd you get that song from? And you know, us DJs, we like to know all the music, but you know, you can never, ever, ever know everything. So that's where I depend on Doug to give me some prime neo soul and some music that I haven't heard, some classics.
Yes.
Yeah, you go back with the classics.
Oh,
Doug,
yes.
why don't you tell us where you started? Where did you get your humble beginnings?
It goes back to probably like high school. Actually,
right.
Probably after high school.
A little after high school. I remember we got together back there. I think I was just kind of just getting into the game and stuff, and seeing that you had an interest in. I think it was, but you hung out with RJ a lot, didn't you?
Yep. Actually, he was the first DJ that kind of got me into the club scene.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he was the one that got me into my very first club scene. And we, if y'all don't know back then, it was Bogies.
Oh yeah, it was Bogies.
It was Bogies.
I remember. So I'm gonna tell a classic. I remember when the Baker Boys ate us up, man.
Yeah, I actually if all the people don't know, back then, me and Nick B battled
Oh, did you?
At Bogies.
Oh, really?
Yes, we did. A lot of people don't know about that, but if you know the history back then.
Yeah, I kind of know.
RJ knows.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows exactly.
Well, that's the reason why we kind of putting it out there. So, this is all about history, folks. This is all about us really putting it out there so you'll know the real truth. But it's not even the truth. It's just history, bottom line. It's just all about, we had some groundbreaking people. Baker Boys was there, I think later on we'll start talking about some more of that history. But I remember you being at Fresno State, and I remember the scene back there. Remember old school Malcolm X and
Malcolm Brand, Patrick Vallejo, CV Music Mix.
Oh my God,
Bobby McKay, Little X.
Little X, yeah. Oh, can't forget about Little X. Huh?
Can't forget about Little X.
Yeah, there's a Mark Cuts and all them. I remember. Yeah, those guys were. We're talking about 15, 16, and for a lot of the DJs coming that are out right now, there wasn't any samples. You had everybody doing things that were phenomenal with ones and twos. Just the ones and twos. That's it. Yeah. You had a mixer, you had a turntable, and you had another turntable, and you did what you did. And
it's all about the hands.
Yep. You had old school Kevin Best, Master of the Blend. You had Diamond D. There's a few of them. Slice. Yeah, there's a few other DJs out there that we know about. Giants in there. You got Bobcat in there. So these are all DJs that have earned it. Tony Ward. So I could go on, and if I left out any names, believe me, somebody will tell me about it. Hey, you didn't forgot about so and so.
Exactly.
So we're gonna bring it up. But Doug, when we were at Fresno State, if you remember correctly, didn't you start some stuff over there with Lady J and Bombay?
Actually, it goes way back further.
Yeah, why don't you get that history?
Okay.
I'll kind of.
I can remember the year that I came on Fresno State. It was probably like 1990.
Mm-hmm.
And back when I started, I was actually a mix jock from the DJ that was on at the time was DJ Queen Hype, which is
I remember Queen Hype. Yep.
Valerie Pierce. Yes, and she gave me my first break as a mix jock on her show. And I remember the first day that I went to her show, and just hung out, see what the vibe was she was doing on her show. And she came to me and said, "Dad, I'm looking for a mix DJ, mix DJ. And I would like you to be my mix DJ for my show." And I told her, that would be an honor, because I never really did anything, on air.
On that level, yeah, exactly.
So she kind of gave me the groundbreaking to give me my start as a mix jock at Fresno State Radio.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's how I got in there. And if y'all don't know about any other history besides that, I ain't gonna disclose all that.
Yeah. But it's just, and we're talking about groundbreaking history. I kind of. It's fond memories. You want to bring it back, but this is the way we're doing it. We're bringing it back by conversation.
Mm-hmm. And so it's been going on strong since there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it go from her, it goes from
there's Bombay and Lady J and
Lady J.
With that mix. You had
Jay Swing.
Oh, we cannot forget about Jay Swing doing his own thing. B95 and Mikey and all of them. Man, we had some good times with that. And the thing about right now, Doug. I mean, I know you're at you're doing 88.1 right now. So with that, you're opening up doors still more on the public access side, right?
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit or elaborate on what you do over there?
Basically, what I'm doing over there is playing a little bit of what's going on in the local end, local artists here in your town, in your own backyard, which a lot of people saying in other words, but try to bring a lot of the groups that's coming up and coming and get them a lot to get exposed into the game, or basically getting their music heard. Basically on a more, not on a big market radio, which we're just free speech radio. And we're just trying to get somebody, kind of getting their foot in the door and get something, get their music to be heard and get their chance to kind of really get exposed.
Right.
And kind of, get their feet wet and kind of, go from there.
So that means that Keon and Mary Dean could come on there.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know,
I heard it in the background.
Basically what it is, I'm trying to showcase anybody that's very positive, and you got to be serious what you do, because I don't try to bring anybody that's not really serious with what they're doing, because this is what I actually started from when I was at Fresno State Radio, 90.7 FM, KFSR. And it go from there from day one. So I haven't changed my style, never changed the way I look at anything. And that's why a lot of people respect for what I do, because, I mean, somebody's got to break the ice somehow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I'm breaking it the right way. You know, I'm not the type of person like, hey, you know, I ain't trying to be all like you know, some of these like, you know, I'm very humble. You know how I am.
Yep.
And I try to give everybody a shot. You know, so basically what it is, it's all on you, how you want to prove yourself, and how you want to, you know, be respected into the game and really get yourself out there.
Correct.
And that's pretty much basically what I'm about on the local stuff, on the local end.
Right. And right now we're building the MyKLIP radio brand on the same, I don't want to say the same premise. I mean, you know, it's a home for the DJs. Mm-hmm. It's the home for the for singers, groups, bands, hip hop artists. Yeah. It's not that we don't want to expose anybody besides that, like the rap artists that are out. But we know that right now singing and arts like that, it's lost. It's lost in the music on the radio. You're not gonna. Tyrese had to go to jail. Yeah, you probably heard about that. That was very unfortunate. Yes. You know that happened, and I'm quite sure that even the companies they're trying to. Here's what you have. You have a machine that's working, and you know you can't put anything in it the way that you want to. It runs. You know, we're free flowing, and so that's a little bit of a difference. You know, you're able to use the internet in a free-flowing way, just like we do right here on ONME Network. Okay, the ONME Network does the same thing. It's here to be free-flowing, but it's for you. It's for you, the audience. This is your public access. So we need support. We need folks to watch us and click, and when the sponsors come on, like those sponsors, so they'll see that, hey, local works. That's what it is. You have a footprint for the whole wide world right here locally. So the artists have the footprint, you know, the DJs have the footprint, and we have the footprint as ONME TV, MyKLIP TV, okay? So we need your support. We need you to support 88.1 when Doug has artists on there. We're all working as a team. Okay, so that's the big thing about it. And, you know, we want to bring you more artists because I've got a lot more stories to tell. Believe me, that's the reason why we're here on MyKLIP TV, to tell those stories, bring you music, and not just music from our area. We're also going to be bringing music from other areas, because that's what it is. Music is like the saying goes. Doug, we've been doing this for a while, but urban music and beyond. Okay, so we're more than urban music. We're more than just music. Okay, mm-hmm. There's a lot of wonderful businesses that are here that we need to feature, and I'm quite sure that we'll be able to do that. Okay, but it's just about time for us to wrap up this edition of MyKLIP TV. And I want to thank again Mary Dean for coming out, Keon for coming out. Oh, no problem. No problem. Oh, she's excited. So that means that we can get her back, right? Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, so we have we're going to have guest hosts that are featured until they actually wean themselves away from me. So you just seen two of our featured guest hosts. So that's what we're doing right here on MyKLIP TV. Just remember, I am Kevin Lee, the DJ Shake, the West Coast vet, and I'm here for you guys right here on MyKLIP TV. This is Duggie D from 88.1, also MyKLIP TV, MyKLIP TV and My Radio. Yes. So we have a strong team here.
Strong family here.
It's a strong family, and we love you, Fresno. We love you, 559, and we want to bring you and feature you out here to the world. Thank you and good night.